Escape from Tarkov, one of the best extraction shooter games I've ever played. Now, I have a love and hate relationship with this game, but I do want to mention that this game basically consists of going into raids with your gear, getting loot, killing people, doing quests and getting out with it, but if you don't get out with it, you're gonna lose everything. Well, everything on your body at least. So it's a high risk, high reward game, which I mean, gives me the adrenaline shot I need to not turn into a chunky. Now to go into a game you have the PMC, which is the character you've geared up, or you can go as a scav, an automatically generated character with items. If you press on next you can choose a map to go into, and down here you can also select a time. Keep in mind that if you go during the night it's going to be hella fucking dark. Now you can also enable PvE so you can just run through this and not worry about it at all. And don't forget to also insure all of your gear, meaning it will take extra currency, but if you die and no one takes your loot when the raid closes, you will get it back. And keep in mind, every single map closes after like 40 minutes or 30 minutes depending on the side of the map and what kind of type it is. If we press on the character right here we can see our whole inventory. This is my rig, this is my backpack, and here is my gear. You can also check my health, my overall stats. Don't look at my survival rate please.
That's quite big.
And also you can play Tetris here in your inventory. You also have boxes to drop loot into. I know this might be a little bit confusing, but basically you will run out of space, so you need the boxes to actually store shit in it. Now if we go under trading, we have Prapor, Therapist, Fence, Skier, Peacekeeper, Mechanic, Ragman, Jaeger, and Ref. From each of these traders you will have the possibility to sell to them or to buy from them, so you change it up here and you can just throw things in to sell them. But now I want to show you this. You can actually level them up and get better stuff or buy better stuff. Now you do need levels and reputation and also how many rubles you've spent on them. If you go on to the traders, each one of them has separate tasks for you. For example, this one might be like kill players over 80 meters while using a bolt action rifle, or something like get hot and freaky with my man Prapor. You do these tasks and you receive rewards. EXP for your levels, reputation to level up the trader, rubles or other kind of monetary value stuff. You also have the flea market where you can sell to players, but this doesn't open until 3 days. Now it was supposed to open yesterday, but they made it longer by 4 days. Well, I had scheduled to sell everything to the players instantly when it opened, but as it turns out now I'm just on 300,000 rubles and I basically have nothing to do since I have so much stuff and nothing to sell. Now you also have the hideout where you actually go to and you can upgrade stuff there. You can upgrade your hideout here. Every player has his own hideout, so my security generator, vents, Christmas tree stash, lavatory, shooting range, workbench, intelligence center, illumination, water collector, nutrition unit, med station, rest space, heating, and also a defective wall. Now you can upgrade this and it will give you different buffs. So for example, I need these kinds of resources, found in raid by the way. Almost forgot to mention, you also have a pouch depending on what version you bought or what kind of progress bar you're at in the game. You will either have a 2x2, 2x4 or a 3x4 or something around that. Now these are the items you don't lose when you die, so keep medication here, bullets, or if you get something good, throw that in here. Now this is why you need found in raid items to upgrade your hideout. You can't do it with items you bought from the traders, from the flea market. These are the items you need to actually go into the raid and find yourself. If you don't, you won't be able to upgrade it. Now to get the intelligence center, I also need to find a factory plan map, which should be easy actually. But once I do, my scav cooldown timer, which is usually 20 minutes, is now minus 15% and I get more money for tasks. If we go to the medication or med station, we actually see that every time I upgrade this, it boosts my regeneration per hour and I can actually craft items here. So these are going to be found in raid if you craft them, and these don't have to be found in raid, so this is a good alternative if you can't find something. You can also upgrade your stash here, which does take I think the most time in your hideout. It'll take like a day or something, other things take like 3 hours or something along that. And as you can see, I have a lot of space in my inventory. It used to be 20 slots less. It used to be down to this pilgrim bag, so I didn't have this lower space here earlier. Now Tarkov did offer an option to actually just buy inventory slots because people are lazy and they don't want to buy the more expensive version of the game. So you can just buy slots for your inventory. You should be able to only buy up to 28 lines, so not that much. But for some reason I can only buy 18 of them. Now why I'm telling you all of this is because I'm starting a series. Now the series is going to be my way of escaping from Tarkov. I mean the whole purpose of the game. So maxing out my hideout, maxing out all the traders I can, and also trying to get to the highest level I can. I've been playing Tarkov for like 4 years I think, but now I decided I'm actually gonna try the game, or actually try hard it. Now I have 760 hours on Tarkov, which honestly is not a lot for 4 years, but the game wipes every 6 months or so, and I mean the last wipe was 12 days ago. I couldn't make a video sooner because I was sick. Now you can see all my stats here, which I can track to see if I've been successful or not, my raids, my survived, my survival rate, my KDA, and also my total cost of all items in stash. So it's at 22.9 million right now, and I want to get it to around 200 million if possible by the end of wipe. But I mean, I still got like a few months to go, so I'll see how that goes. At the end of this video, I'm also gonna show you a few clips, add my commentary to it, just to show you how the video series will go. I do want to mention I did one of the first quests for 35 raids straight, 6 hours, and a lot of frustration. But now I did it, and you know what, I can actually sleep at night. Now this was a general guide basically explaining what the game is to people who don't know and explaining how to track my progress. Other videos are going to be a little bit more fast paced, so keep out for that. And also let's get into the clips now. A lot of these clips I'm gonna be playing with my duo, Kevin, iGames, aka Good Boy. Now, a lot of the times I do mess up and actually shoot him, like in this clip where the enemy is on the right and I first gotta one-tap my teammate to shoot the enemy. You know, just a cautionary thing to not get shot. For example, here we were fighting a 3-man and honestly I confused the enemy with Kevin because he had the same gear basically. Now I thought this was Kevin because he was looking in the direction where the enemy was actually at, but when I ran closer and he heard me, he turned to me and he actually fucking shot me. Then and there I knew that was not Kevin, that was Santa Claus.
Oh my god, ma jooksen.
Another thing I love about Tarkov is hearing Kevin rage when he dies.
Ma olen surnud, see mäng on nii pask ausalt.
And finally, a last team kill to end off this episode.
Täpselt ära. Ma olen surnud.
Ma lasin sinu ma.
Thanks for watching, and among these clips is how I got all my rubles.
He spreads my cheeks and he makes me scream. He's my #1 daddy, gonna make him cream inside of me. Just keep riding me. When I'm slapping him down, it's my favorite sound. He let out a little more, what a beautiful tone, so softly. Just keep riding me. So let's go talk about it. You look so sexy when your hands are up.